It's been absolutely fantastic to run with other people. And that's, I think, what a lot of people find is that's the first thing they appreciate.
I just enjoy the company and the exercise.
I started at school. I went to the Portsmouth Grammar School, and I was a reasonable athlete there without being anything too outstanding. And then after I joined the Portsmouth Athletic Club, I found that I did have quite a lot of ability over middle distance events, and I represented my club at the Hampshire County Championships and soon became a Hampshire champion. I represented Great Britain in the 1960s, and I was hoping to go to the Rome Olympics in 1960. But as it happened, they only took 3 people, and I wasn't selected in the end, although a lot of people thought I should have been. I sort of saw the opportunity to develop an interest in just keeping generally fit, to enable people to come along to a gathering of people in order to improve their general health.
And there were 4 men there who had been athletes themselves, 2 of them internationals, and they'd been in the Olympics. They wanted to give something back to sport, and they inspired me to participate.
I really took on the position of secretary within the club, and really with the news, a representative from the news by the name of Brian Seeney, we established the very first day, which was part of a Sport for All campaign, and we just produced an article which went into the news, not knowing whether anybody would come along to Alexander Park to be part of a jogging session. And we were amazed at the number of people who appeared.
Well, the club started in 1976, September 1976. I was at the original get-together. I've been a member all that time. I've run all that time. I think I'm the only oldest member still running. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
At that particular time, it was to enable people with families to come along to the club, and when they were here, to take part in a large jogging exercise session.
Before I joined Portsmouth Joggers, I couldn't run 100 yards. I had never run. I hated running, but I decided that I really wanted to get fit. When I got to run with the Olympic torch, I had an amazing experience. I ran on the Isle of Wight. I just couldn't believe, from the minute the day started, I couldn't believe how many thousands of people were over on the Isle of Wight watching it. I just couldn't believe it, and the crowds were cheering and everybody was waving, and it was an amazing, amazing experience, something I'll never forget.
Oh, and that's a star. She's came here with 2 friends. She's kept going. She's raised money for charity. She's carried the Olympic torch. She's still full of enthusiasm, and I'm sure she's going to do even better in the future.
I was with the jogging club probably for about 5 to 10 years, and during that period of time I was primarily secretary, but I was also chairman in the second year of its formation. I think I was being drawn in about 5 or 6 different directions, and I had to enable the club itself to develop in its own way.
It's changed a little bit, because the original idea was it would give you fitness and some exercise. It was really an introductory to athletics. It was expected that people would come down here, if they were good enough and interested in athletics, they would move on to the athletic club. Unfortunately, as 1 or 2 got quite good at it, they wanted to compete with the athletic club. And that's what we've seen over the 37, 38 years that the club's been going, is that it has become a more competitive type of thing, and we see people getting faster, doing longer distances, and getting a little away from the ideal of what it started as.
So my role, I'm part of the committee of the club. My particular role is club secretary. So basically that deals with all the administration functions, dealing with the membership. I did a bit of running beforehand, and I was out in the streets and I just bumped into the guys running. Got chatting, seemed friendly, and I wanted to improve, so I joined the club, came along, and 10 years later, still here.
I started keeping fit about 5 years ago because I was 17 stone. I am now just over 11 stone, and one of the things that the Joggers has done for me is help me have concentration, fitness, stamina, and a will to achieve things and to take part in activities that everybody can take part in.
I'm quite old to take up running. I took it up in my early 50s and came along with a couple of friends, having never run before, and was welcomed into the club. I was very surprised last week to receive the Most Improved Female Jogger Award, which was a bit of a surprise because I'm not a fast runner, I'm not an elite, I haven't done any marathons, but I run a variety of distances, 5k, 5 miles, 10k, 10 miles, and I've done 2 half marathons.
I came down here, rather a large, portly gentleman, very slow, and within a year I'd met a young lady, and I proposed and she accepted and became my wife. It's got to be my best memory. She'd kill me if I said anything else.
A club is a club through its members, and we have some terrific people in the committee and in the club membership. Everyone's highly motivated, very nice people, and that's a recipe for success.
I've had people come down here who after a few sessions have found, oh my goodness, I can't keep up with so-and-so. I've gone to the doctors, discovered that they've had a heart condition, and it has saved their lives.
I've been part of a very male-dominated athletic club. This club gave the opportunity for male, female, children, etc., all to take part together. And that, I think, was a considerable step forward.